Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Indy with Indy. I'm your host, Indy, a.k.a. It's Goddess to You. If you don't know me, just say, what's up, Goddess, and I'll speak. It's something sacred about sitting across from someone who's seen your growth from the roots up. We've walked some of the same halls, seen the same streets, and evolved in our own ways. But one thing has always been clear. She was destined to shine. Today, I'm diving deep with someone I've known since high school, Nashville's own Sweet Poison, a woman who turned her pain into poetry, her grind into gold, and her voice into a movement. From touring with legends like Starlito and Don Tripp to being featured on a movie soundtrack, she's proven what consistency and calling look like. But today, we're peeling back the layers, going beyond the music into the woman, the lessons, and the legacy. Welcome, Sweets.
Hey,
girl.
Thank you for having me, girl.
Oh,
I like that intro.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, we need to get that to everybody.
Okay.
Everybody need that intro.
Yeah.
Okay, but I know it's just for this, so I'm gonna leave it there.
But you need me. Okay.
Yeah, because I need everybody to introduce me just like that.
Oh, they don't be doing that.
I mean, it was just the words. It was just everything you said.
You know, I'm a poet, so
it was great.
It just flows.
Yeah, I could tell.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you are here. It's a long time coming.
I mean, everything
honestly.
is aligned and all is divine.
Exactly. Yes, divine timing.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it.
Let's do it.
Okay. When you look back at the girl you were in high school, what part of her still lives in you today?
Shoot. Just I would say her completely. You know, it's just I've learned how to elevate a little bit. Like, I still hold my inner child dearly. You know, I still love her. I still nourish her and all of those things. So I would just say, with experience, I just learned how to maybe tone it down a little bit, you know.
Just a little.
Just from, like I said, learn from all my experiences, like, you know, there's a place and time for everything.
Yeah.
So she's still there, all of her.
She is. That's
Yes.
good. I love that.
Uh-huh.
So who is Nicole behind Sweet Poison? The woman the world doesn't always get to see. And I said Nicole. It's Nicole.
Yes.
Okay. Nicole and Miko.
Yes.
Nico.
Okay. Nico is a mother, you know, she's a sister or daughter. She's all of those things. But I say broadly, I like to see myself as just love, you know, just love. Like, that's just who I am at the core. So
That's crazy because I just tell everyone I am love.
yes.
And they wonder what that is. And it's like, honestly, I should change my name from Goddess to Love because I move, I be, I see, I hear, I feel love all the time. So that's who I am. Guys, please don't think that I'm trying to promote myself to y'all.
But if you are, not to them, just, you know, as who you are, I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make that clear because I'm not.
And
I'm
but
confident
I
in
feel
me.
like there's always a flip side to everything because I believe in balance and harmony, you know. So with love, you know, there's a little, not hate, but, you know,
Dislike?
for whoever may dislike me, I don't know. But I'm pretty much well-rounded. Like,
Yeah.
I can get down with the best of them. I can get gangster, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, at the core of it all, I am love because, like, I know how to distinguish it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just, you get what you get. Like, if you give me love, you're going to get love, you know?
Right.
If you give me hate, most likely you might get hate, but we'll try to find a balance. We will try, hope. We can hope, but, you know, I just am who I am.
You know, I need to find a balance then because obviously I am too nice, too loving, too sweet.
People will take that for weakness. So you can't allow that. You gotta, like, stand on 10.
I usually do, but as a Taurus,
That what?
Yeah,
You too nice as a Taurus?
I know that's what everybody say. I think it's something different, girl. I don't know.
What's your moon?
I'm a Taurus, like
Sun.
yep, and then a Cancer.
Okay, I'm a Cancer moon too.
So I don't know where it's at.
That's where the softness comes in.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. And maybe the Cancer is taking over of the Taurus.
But your moon is predominantly like your emotion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what you show. So that makes sense.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That Taurus bulldog. But when I start seeing that
that's
red,
what I'm saying.
And that's probably why I'm so sweet and so
you don't
nice
want
and
nobody
so
to really
loving.
get that side of you.
Oh my God, you get that side. It's not.
Sometimes they gotta get it though. You know. Sometimes they gotta get it.
I don't think so. I think
it's good for your health. Trust me. It
She
is.
said it's good for your health.
You can't be
She
too
promoting
nice.
it.
You can't
You
be
right.
too nice though. That's all I'm saying because it'll start wearing you down. You know.
You right. You right. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I needed that, y'all. Anywho, back to sweets. Okay, I'm for India or Indy. Darn, I just said my real name. Everybody don't know my name. Shit.
They probably do already.
They probably already do. I think they do. So I want to rewind for a second before the lights, the stage, the streams to the start of your story. What moment in your journey made you say, "This is it. Music is my purpose"?
I feel like it's always been a part of me, you know, because even when we was like younger in school and stuff, like a lot of people didn't even know, but like I used to freestyle all the time. Like when I got amongst my friends and everything, like I used to always just freestyle and try to battle rap them and stuff. It used to be funny, and but it was all for like, you know, comedy. It wasn't like nothing I was taking serious at the moment. But I would say I was going to TSU, and it was a class I was taking, and I had to do a project. And my professor at the time, shout out to Dr. Wright, because that was my professor. It was something about, what was the project? It was something about myself, but I had to be like an A&R or something, artist development. And so he was like, he knew I wrote and stuff. Because at that time, I had started writing, but I wasn't recording or anything like that. I was just like writing raps, just for fun, just writing. So he knew that because I had told him, and he was like, you should do an artist development on yourself. So with all of that, and I did all this research. I just did all this research, and I was like, man, I'm finna start rapping. Like, I just like knew, I had learned so much by just doing that project on myself. And then probably like right after I graduated, it was on like,
you started.
Forget what I even went to school for.
Right. You
forget my degree.
And you know what?
And I started rapping.
That's how your purpose works, though. You go for one thing, and then that one thing that you thought was for you, it leads you straight into your purpose. So that's definitely what happened.
And it was like, all of that was even like, not even planned, like even what I went to school for, because like, when I was in high school, my senior year, I had got in some trouble. I caught a charge, a felony, you know what I'm saying? And I was just trying to do something just to, you know, just to not make my background look so bad. I was like, I got to do something to overshadow, you know, to get past this. So I was like, I'm going to go to school. I'm finna get a degree. And my first major was early childhood education. Yeah. So as I'm going through those classes, the teacher was like, we'll have discussions, and then it was like, you can't have felonies on your background. So I'm like, well, check this out. So I'm like, what can I do that I could still be a felon? And so social work came up, and that's what I started studying. That's what I got my degree in, social work. And like I said, that wasn't even planned. So I did that just basically to be doing something.
Right.
So I don't even feel like, not even saying that wasn't my purpose or nothing, but in a sense, it's like I'm still doing social work, but just
you are
in a musical way, you know. That's
what I was gonna say. You definitely are. I feel like social work is within your music because you're still being. I don't know how to put this, but helping people through your music. Yeah. And that's what a social worker usually do is figure out how to help you with your pain points, basically. You know, you got some things going on. I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to sit with you. I'm going to talk to you. So
I'm just doing it through music now.
Yeah. And now you don't have to spread yourself so thin because that was probably divine protection as well.
Oh, me.
Because, you know, with that social work, you going to take on so much. And if you empathetic, you was going to be weighed down. I'm talking about crying for everybody else.
Okay,
like, why am I doing this?
And that's what the thing was. But I was gonna keep myself out of like dealing with like children and stuff like that. I was gonna be more so onto like females, like empowering women, like especially those that been in the system, because I had been in the system, you know. So that's what I was leaning more towards. I was like, I don't want to work for the state. I don't want to work for this. I want to get my own practice. That's what I was thinking, you know, as I'm going through school. So I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna just probably open my own program, and I probably still will. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still been heavy on my mind. Because I do want to like give back in a sense, you know, especially like I said, to women who's been through the system, is getting out, transitioning, just stuff like that. So
that's dope.
You know,
I like that. I like that. Okay, you better like that little nonprofit.
Yeah,
that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
I wanted to do a nonprofit. It was gonna be called. Well, I'm probably still gonna do it, so I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna be called on camera. I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah,
okay,
no worries.
But definitely wanted to open up a shelter for women who have been like men and women, but majority women who is getting away from a domestic situation.
Gotcha. Yes,
because I've been there and like. Even having therapy, giving them like trade classes, things like that. And you'll stay for a certain amount of time. And then after that time, we'll pay like your first and last month's rent, help you get a job, and then, you know, put you out there.
We might could collab on something.
I think so,
you know? Because it all goes full circle. It all comes back to that, you know.
That is true.
Some women probably been in jail, probably been in domestic situations, you know, all that. So, yeah.
I'm with that.
Great.
We can talk about that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes. So what's one challenge that could have broke you, but instead build your foundation stronger?
Just like, you mean just music, like with the music, or just period?
That main challenge that you was like, dang, it could have broke me. And maybe it is the felony charge.
Yeah, I feel like that. That's what I was going to say. I feel like that for real. Because like I was so young. And I was just like, damn, like. But I ain't going to lie. Like the path I was going down, I kind of felt like it saved me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, you know. I was like.
I was trying not to stay in here.
It's okay. We can talk about it. I was so just like hot-headed and just didn't care. But I feel like all that stemmed from like childhood trauma, unresolved grief that I was experiencing, like my daddy getting killed at an early age. Like I never went to therapy. I never even really talked about it for real. You feel me? So it's just like a lot of built-in unknown stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I didn't know at that time. You know, so it was just coming out, and I was channeling it in different ways, like being bad, fighting, and just doing stuff like that. Like, because although I was fighting and stuff, I was still like. At school, I was doing schoolwork. Like I was, you know, making A's and B's. Like I never like was no dumb student or nothing like that. Just on.
You was what they call it, TTG, trained to go.
Yeah,
TTG.
I mean, yeah, they just had me messed up. Like, and then
they really
small,
did. Y'all was definitely small.
People used to think like y'all they could just do this. No.
And I was always in my own little bubble. Like, well, I was. Hey everybody!
Yeah,
you keep walking.
Sweet. You so sweet, and so yeah, I feel like that could have definitely stopped me. I mean, not stopped me, but like hindered me from being what I am now. But I felt like I had to go through it. You know,
I do too.
Had to.
Like, I feel like
if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? Like just real shit. So, yeah.
I think that is the case. Like, it's a lot of stuff that we have to go through in order to become who we're supposed to be. Almost and definitely. I can tell you something. Because I was like, okay, guys. So I really had to go through domestic violence, almost dying, all this stuff just to get here. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy. But your story is going to help somebody else's.
I try not to talk about it so much. I'll say bits and pieces.
But you don't never know how you could probably save somebody, motivate, inspire just from telling your story, you know? So it'll come.
They can just get my poetry book.
That too.
Echoes of Love, Lessons of Loss, available on Amazon, just if y'all didn't know. But
baby,
if y'all didn't know. Okay. So your music carries energy. It feels lived, not just written. So let's talk about the message behind the melody.
Okay.
Another sweet summer has such a vibrant sound but deep undertones. What space were you in emotionally when you created it?
I was in okay, so that project happened this year, but like coming through it, like creating it through last year, because that's when I really created most of all of it, was last year. So I was in a good space, but I was like still finding myself, like really, like I had been to therapy. I challenged myself and went to therapy because like I had still noticed that I was still like angry. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I was lashing out, like not in like crazy way, but like with like just people around me. Like I had like lashed out and like was. It was just like, I got it. Something is not right. Cause like, why do I get like feeling like, I don't know, but then like going to therapy, and then I learned like I was probably dealing with like abandonment issues, like different stuff like that from like losing my dad and everything. But I'm always this, you know, turned up girl. Like I like to have fun, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like coming through all of that. So it's like finding myself, but still being who I am, you know? So another sweet summer is like another sweet summer. Cause like, all these past summers, I've been lit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's another one.
Ain't nothing gonna stop the litness.
But like still coming through all of that, challenging myself, you know, just like getting out of my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it was a good space for me, but like I had to come through all of that other stuff. You know, I had to get through that. I had to like shed that, like get that off of me. You know what I'm saying? Really like dig deep, like, because I had been thinking about going to therapy, but it was just like, do I really need therapy? Like, no, but I feel like everybody should.
That's what I was just going to say.
Definitely go to therapy. So go to therapy. Everybody has trauma, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even like our parents, whatever, like they probably need to go to therapy because they were never taught like how to actually deal with stuff, how to actually get through it, grieve correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just all type of stuff that I was just learning about myself. And I'm just like, dang, like, I got to forgive everybody. Like, I had to forgive myself. I had to forgive my father because I'm just like, dang, like, I just never understood, like, why he had to be killed. You know what I'm saying? Thinking, like, on some selfish shit, like, why would you go and do that to get yourself killed, bro? You knew you had kids. Like, that's, you know, that was the kind of thoughts that was going through my head. And I was, like, figuring out, like, that would make me angry and just, like I said, lash out and just do stuff. But yeah, I was in a good space then, like coming to a good space, I would say. Yeah. You know.
Therapy is important. So how did you, because I went to therapy, and I've went to therapy a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Every time something is like, every time I'm triggered, and I can notice a trigger because I'm not being who I am presently. So, and what I mean by that is I go back to an old way.
Yes.
And it's like, why am I back here again? Like, what's going on? And those old ways could be like some type of anger coming out or some type of insecurity or some type of trust issue or something like that. And it's like, hold on, let me rewind, let me go back and let me figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
So that's one of the biggest things that I do feel like everyone should do is go to therapy. And it's a lot of people who don't go or go for a month and then get out of it. And it's like, no, baby. Stay in there. Like, because a lot of people is... Oh, thank you so much. I got some water, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm going to drink some in a second because I'm over here dying. Can you tell? But it's okay. But yeah, it's like a lot of people who... especially I feel like our men, they feel like they can heal themselves. They feel like they don't need to talk to nobody, that they know what's wrong. And it's like, or they have other people that's around them that knows. But what they don't understand is a lot of times people who care about us isn't going to tell us the truth. Going to someone who don't know who you is.
Yes, it's easy.
It's easy. So you can tell everything, be completely honest, and they gonna be honest with you. They may be like...
They don't have no room to judge because they don't really know you. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. Sure. So a lot of people need to do that. Then a lot of relationships will be saved.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All the relationships.
All relationships will be saved. Well...
I ain't gonna say all, but
the majority,
most of them, the important ones,
they will be saved. And it's not just dating. I'm talking about family.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said the important ones.
Yeah. Your new single, Right Back, an upcoming remix. What truth or story are you expressing through that track?
A lot, because. People may know, I'm sure, because I was on the news. Let's just get straight to it. But I had got into some recent trouble, whatever, and I went to jail. That was this year. And well, you didn't?
No, Tim, I'm be unplugged.
For real? Well,
I really do.
I had got caught up, girl, down in Sumner County on some bull stuff. But it's like, that's not who I am, though. I'm not even attaching myself to that. But shit happens, and I own it and I hold myself accountable because like I shouldn't have been doing it, But that right back was basically like I'm right back, just like out of all of that, like through it all. You know what I'm saying? Even though like you might hit some obstacles and stuff, but you still bounce back. Basically is what I'm saying. I'm bouncing back. I'm right back, like back to what I'm doing, back to who I am or whatever. And just some legal stuff. But I'm still going through it right now. Like I'm still going through courts and everything. Like nothing ain't even been established. I'm still in general sessions. Like I'm not even been bounded over yet or anything. So it's still here. But it's like I'm confident that it'll all work out how it's supposed to work out. So I'm not like down about it or anything. Because like I said, it was something that I did. I hold myself solely accountable for it or whatnot. And right back is just something for me to, it just motivated me. It was just like motivation in a sense. Like I'm right back in that mode. You know what I'm saying? After all of that, because like I was hard on myself after it had happened because it was just like, damn, like how did it, like I got caught up again. You know what I'm saying? But this time it was nothing like the first time because the first time it was like on some violent stuff. Like I got caught up. I stabbed a girl or whatever. So it was like aggravated assault. When I was still in high school, I had stabbed a girl.
I knew she was crazy, y'all. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm joking.
So this one is like on some other stuff. It's it has drugs involved. So it's just like I'm still who I am. Like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We hustle. That's what we do. So it just be like
it's a balance.
It's a balance, and sometimes you make stupid decisions, but you trying to get ahead, but you still. You made a dumb decision, and that's what I did, just trying to get ahead. But now I'm looking back and just like, you feel me? It's cool. Lesson learned, And right back is just like
me Griselda right now.
It's like, whew.
I'm just playing. I'm joking, y'all. Please don't take that.
No. Hey, I've been called that a time or two. People just couldn't even believe it. They like, what? But yeah, like I was on the news and everything, girl. Like they made it a big deal. I'm thinking it's because like, you know how those people do. They want you to like...
When you're in the spotlight, they need to dim that light, baby.
Yeah, and then they want you to like tell and do all these things. And I'm not that girl. I'm going to take responsibility for my actions.
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like to them, that was like a slap in the face. So then I think they tried to embarrass me. I don't really feel embarrassed, but it was like, damn, y'all put me on the news. It wasn't even like a big drug bust or nothing. It was just like some kind of petty, if you ask me. But it's like they put me on the news and everything. So... It's cool. I'm a bounce back.
Anyways, you right back.
Right back.
Just like your song.
So yeah, right back.
Okay, I love that. Mm-hmm. So you've been named Female Grinder of the Year. Mm-hmm. And that title doesn't come without sacrifice. But behind every grind, there's growth. Mm-hmm. How do you keep your spirit strong when the industry or life starts to test your peace?
Man, I just get back to me. Like I do all the things that I feel like are sacred to me. Like I spend time with my daughter, you know what I'm saying, my family, my tribe. I hit the gym, I work out like crazy, you know what I'm saying. I get out in nature. I just get back to me. That's how I stay sane. That's how I stay balanced. And I don't get too caught up in like the internet, the industry. I don't get too caught up in all that.
I love that because I say I love that. I usually say I like that. No, I love that because if you know me, you know that I love nature. Mm-hmm. Like I ground in nature. I do yoga in nature. I go hiking. I go walking.
It's so healing.
It is healing. It is. I feel like nature is the closest thing to God.
It is.
And God is within you. But I'm saying like
all of that.
Yeah. So I go out into nature. So if I'm hurting or I'm just like confused or I'm just like, yo, I need some clarity and it's too much chaos, I go out into nature. Yes. So I love that.
Yeah, and go sit by some water, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, it's like, the most peaceful thing.
I love it. So that's how I handle everything. Like I shut it out, shut all the noise out, you know what I'm saying? And just get to me.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's who I am at the core. Just love. I feel like all that is love.
Love,
You know what
yep.
I'm saying? Self-love. That's the best love, you know?
Yeah, it is.
So, can't love yourself, baby. You can't love nothing.
You can't love anything, and that's something I had to learn. And I talk about that a lot because a lot of people say, "Oh, I love me," but if you come and talk to me and you ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And so when you tell me you're going through something or whatever the case may be, and all this stuff that you're putting up with, and a lot of other things, it's like you don't love yourself.
No.
And then they be pissed, and I'm like, it's okay, because once you embrace that, then you learn to love yourself.
Yes.
Because at a point, I didn't love myself.
Yeah, we all didn't.
Because I mean, let a man hit on me
Okay.
and cheat.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
did you love yourself? And then you just sitting there being stupid. India. Just ain't going nowhere. Just being slow. So it's like,
slow.
just being slow. So you didn't love yourself, you know?
Yeah.
So it's the truth, and people get mad about it, but once you do that, then you learn like that self-love.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's going to attract everything that you want. And I'm not talking about a man or a woman. I'm talking about
nothing material.
Everything that you need that you already have. You just can't grasp it because you stuck.
Exactly.
So I like that. We connect.
Yes,
we
girl. I said this was divine.
This was divine.
Yes.
So what does balance look like for you between the hustle and the healing? And I feel like as I was writing these questions, the conversation, you're already telling it.
Yeah.
Because that's the nature and the motherhood and closing out everything. And then
that's the
you
balance.
got the hustle.
That's the balance. But like, I still find time for myself too. You know what I'm saying? So whatever self-care, you know what I'm saying? I do all that, you know. I journal, you know what I'm saying? Meditate, you know, all of that.
That's crazy because I do all of that for real.
Yeah.
Like that's...
And that's why, like, even when I was going through therapy, like, I'm telling my therapist, she was like, basically like, what you need me for, girl?
Yep.
I'm like, I still need to talk to somebody.
I need you to...
I know these
need you to help
tools,
me.
I know these skills, I know all of this. But, you know, sometimes you still need to hear it from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? And she was just showing me, like, all these other things. And I was just... that I couldn't see for myself until I maybe heard it from her. So I'm just like, okay, cool. But yeah, I do all of that, so...
Yeah, I do that meditation. I'm practicing Kundalini.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh,
I probably want to get into that too.
I done stopped and I was like, okay, let me start again. Because honestly, it's a pain that, because you know you're unblocking things, and when you're doing it, like it's a pain. Yeah, it's an excruciating pain. I'm not gonna even lie. And you're not even doing nothing. Like, it's everything that's built up and it's, listen.
But you
I
know
said,
what I
baby,
think?
this is not.
I feel like pain is mental, in a sense.
It is mental.
You know, so stuff that may be painful, it really ain't painful. It's just your mind ain't got past it yet, you know?
Yep.
So you just keep doing it. It'll probably get to that point.
I started back this week. I said, you know what? Because what y'all not gonna do is run me in the ground and tell me I can't love on me out loud. That's what you're not gonna do. Not today. So I was like, let me go do this. Let me go do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do the meditation, the journaling. Like I wake up, like if I can't sleep, I have to journal my thoughts. Like everything.
You got to get it down on paper.
You do.
You got to release it. Like I just feel like so much stuff be bottled up, you know what I'm saying? And just in us, like so much, like with the world and just everything that's going on already. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody, you got your own personal stuff going on, and you got to get this stuff out.
You do. Because if you don't, you're going to crash. And that's the thing.
And that's what people be doing. They be crashing out and don't even be knowing why for real. It's like, have you sat down and wrote anything? Have you spoken? Just speak it. Just get it out.
Get it out.
Know what I'm saying? Like...
And that's one thing though, like you have to be careful of what you speak about yourself, because your subconscious don't know anything between a joke and the truth. So it's like, so sometimes I hear myself and I'll be talking and I'm like, what, India? Like, come. And I'm like, oh, I'm joking. And I'm just talking to myself. I'm thinking I'm crazy. And I'm like, yo, hey, sub. Hey, yo, sub. I'm joking. This ain't who I am. This ain't that. I got to stay in my frequency. Keeping it high.
No, seriously.
But, no, for real, though, it's like, it's that way. So I feel like the journaling, the meditation, because everything I've been through this week. Yeah. Last night, I wasn't going to go nowhere.
For real.
I got dressed. One of my friends, because she couldn't come with me. So I was cute. And she said, let me see what you got on. So I showed her.
Yeah.
And she said, so why you not going? I was like, because you're not going. And she said, you're lying. I was like, I just don't want to go. She said, so you over here smell like cocoa colada and strawberry pound cake looking all good and you not going nowhere. And I was like, I'm finna be by myself. I really don't want to go. She was like, this is a good opportunity for you. Go India.
Exactly.
And between like Cruz and my brother-in-law, like I met some people and it opened up some more doors. So I was like, okay, I did the right thing. Because I promise you, I sat in my bed with my clothes on. I was like, oh, this is so cozy.
You wasn't even finna go.
I wasn't finna go. But today, solitude. Don't nobody call me. After this, I'm going home.
No social.
No social. I'm talking about phone shut down. Don't do nothing.
You got to do that sometimes too, though, for your mental. Because
you do. Yeah. I feel that because a lot of the times, I be asking for answers. And when you in a certain place, you don't want to be by yourself. But the only way you can get your answers sometimes is to shut that off. And it's that solitude and be by yourself. So now I'm just like, I don't really want to do nothing. So my friends, they'll be like, you okay, sis? Like, because I ain't gonna lie, like this week I kind of been in a dark place, but I've been like smiling and, so people don't know. But vulnerability.
Yes.
I teach vulnerability, especially when it's an artist. I'm like, y'all got to be vulnerable. But how I'm going to tell you to be vulnerable if I can't even be vulnerable on my platform? So honestly, let's be honest. Like, I was like, I'm just not in a great space right now. Because to be judged off of your platform.
Yeah, I know how that could feel, though.
And just,
especially when you think you're doing it for other reasons. Like, that's not even my intention. Like, I know this,
Yeah.
So you got to block it out, girl. But, I mean, you got to sit with yourself in solitude and just block out all that noise, girl, and continue to do.
Yeah.
Because there's always going to be some haters. Like, you just got to know that's what comes with the territory.
Yeah.
For real.
I believe
Especially when people know you great. They see the greatness. So they're going to try to knock you down. That's what happens.
And I think because I'm comfortable with you and I can talk to you, even though we got cameras right here, I feel like from where I came from, I wasn't able to speak highly of me. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm finna cry for a second now. Pause it. Hey, take the cameras off of me.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm a thug.
I'm a thug. I don't cry. But I wasn't able to speak highly of myself. So now that I'm in that point, because I didn't believe it. Yeah. So now that I believe who I am and everything I speak about me and those values is like, I do it every chance I get.
Most definitely, as you should. You have
so
to.
It's like,
you have to speak life into you.
Yeah, I don't even understand. Like, I ain't trying to I don't want the attention. I don't want, I ain't trying to make nobody think I'm, whatever you want to think about me. Like, I'm that woman or, hey, I can do this for you because I can't do this for you. I'm just speaking on what I would do.
Yeah.
What I would do as a woman. But it's like, I didn't get to do that. Yeah. So when things like that happen and I start like rethinking like, darn, should I keep on doing this? Like, is this this ain't what I wanted. Like, I wanted to like, speak highly of myself, but also let women know who are like me. Like, it's okay.
Yes.
To do this in this world. Like, you ain't gotta be out here trying to take niggas' money. You can actually be that caterer and that nurturer. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's like, dang, when I start doing that, I was like, damn, I'm finna just say, fuck it.
No, don't.
Just
that's what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want you to do. Don't give in to it. Don't let them win. Because they won at that point, The people, the haters, and naysayers, they won if you allow yourself to give into it. So
You're right.
Do it. You're doing great, girl.
Thank you. I'm trying to. Sure. So anyways, back to you. We into that. No more vulnerability for me. Because I'm a thug. Well, I'm a goddess.
Thug life.
So, I do want to honor how far you've come, not just as an artist, but as a woman standing in your truth. So what do you want your legacy to say about Sweet Poison, the artist, and then Nicole, the woman?
Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you. I come up with some great questions.
Yes. My legacy, I just want to inspire. You know what I'm saying? I just want to inspire those whoever you may be, woman, man, child, whatever. I just want to inspire people to be great. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing like whatever your background is, no matter where you come from, there's greatness within you. You know what I'm saying? Because so I try to embody that if I don't do anything. So I want to inspire others to know like you're just as great as I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like no one is greater than nobody because everybody got their own gift. Everybody got their own greatness that's within. You just got to tap in. You feel me? You just got to figure it out. And I want to inspire people to do that, So however many souls, that see me, I want that to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my message ain't for everybody, Everybody ain't going to receive my message like it. Everybody don't receive stuff, And I'm okay with that. Like, I don't get down on myself because everybody ain't fucking with me. I don't care, because I feel like for my stuff is for who it's for. It's not for everybody. So at the end of the day, I just want to be able to inspire those who are willing to be inspired. That's my legacy as Sweet Poison. Nicole, I just for my daughter, I just feel like she's my everything. You know what I'm saying? Like she need as much as I need her, as much as she needed me, like I needed her. You know what I'm saying? Like just to figure out who I was, just like as a person, as a mother, as anything. So I just want to make sure, like, make her proud. And I know she is proud of me, but like just outside of me being like Sweet Poison, like as her mom, like, and I know she is. So as long as I do that, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And then like my mom, like making her proud, just like making people proud, like of like to be connected to me. Like because everybody is connected for a reason. Like I chose my mother. I chose her to be my mother for a reason. Like I might be teaching her something that she didn't know about herself, and vice versa. So when it's all said and done, I just want them to know like that I love them and making them proud. Like that's my mission.
I love that. So, I love that. I feel like you was talking to me at the first part. I feel like you was, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I feel some shade. It was a little shade. If you received it, the sun started going down, or I said the sun. The light started kind of dimming. Feel some shade. No, I'm just playing.
No shade.
I'm joking.
If you received it, that's what I wanted.
So. I did. So, what's next for you in this season, creatively, mentally, and spiritually?
Creatively, I keep grinding, baby. It don't stop much. I'm working on, finna be dropping a Right Back remix. Finna do that. I got some other stuff coming up too. Can't really speak on it.
That's all I'm about to say. She can't talk about it.
Can't really speak on it, but like syncing wise, I got a lot of stuff coming up with that. Like getting more of my music synced into like televisions and movies and stuff like that. I like that. Like I like doing that because I feel like that's longevity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's that residual income. Like if I was to stop doing music today, like that's still coming. So I like doing that. Mentally, I'm just continuing to grow, continuing to be open, continuing to just release stuff that no longer serves me. Like I do that daily. I don't care because it could be something today. And if I feel like it's no longer serving me, you gotta go. Like that's just how I keep my peace. Spiritually, I just keep elevating. The higher power is like so great and just protecting and covering me. However, so that's what it is.
I love that. You just so like
I've been through a lot. I've experienced a lot. So it's like. I've learned, like, I feel like I haven't took no L's, no losses, you feel me? Just all lessons. Like, everything I go through is a lesson.
Yep.
So.
And those be some hard lessons. I had to realize that, too. Yeah. Because at first it was like, oh, I'm losing. No, these are all lessons.
Yeah. You gotta, I changed my perspective on a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though stuff could be, you might think it's bad, like even me getting caught up in the little situation I got caught up in, but it taught me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just took the positive out of it. Like, it could have been way worse. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit, like I could be locked up right now, but I'm out, I'm free. Like that's the most important thing.
That is.
I'm just thankful.
You
For real, for
gonna
real.
you gonna be a little baby doll for some little girls.
Yeah,
A Barbie doll.
I've already like thought about that too.
Yeah.
Like, when me and my marketing team, we had discussed that.
I feel like
For
that'll be
real.
cute.
I know, right? I think
You
so
should.
too. We gonna say,
I get one for Lyric. You
yeah,
know.
I'll give you one. I'm gonna give you one for her.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
don't
you,
even worry
thank
about
you.
it.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't always about the money. You know, like I said, inspiration. Like I just want everybody to know they can be great, however it may look. You know.
How can anyone not like you?
Shit, people don't, and I guess
You know what I was about to say.
Again.
'Cause how could someone not like me?
Because they really don't be knowing me though. Like,
That's
cause like
true.
I ain't gonna even lie, but you probably didn't even know when me and my sister first came to White's Creek. Nobody liked us because of everything they have heard. They have heard all these things about the twins and how we like just whatever. But like soon as people got to know us, it was like, dang, y'all ain't like what we heard. I'm like, what did you hear? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you can only listen to so much of stuff you hear when you don't actually see it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure whatever they told you, it was a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a reason for however I was acting or
With
did at the
them,
time.
yeah.
You know, I'm not just out here bullying people or anything like that. I never did that. You feel
Yeah.
me? I just responded.
Right.
You
and,
know?
And that's something like I did know. Because even though I was quiet and this sweet person, I think because I was so quiet and sweet, everybody
Yeah.
was like, we ain't got no issue. Like India,
Yeah.
I'm never into things. I was only into things if people
Put you in.
yeah, picking on me and stuff.
You
So
gotta take up for yourself. You feel me? You
Yeah,
can't
I
let people walk over you and stuff. And I never did that. So if it come off like however it come off, then that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, like,
yeah, I was always nice to me.
yeah.
I was like, everybody used to talk about. I was like, well, they're always nice to me. Like India, who can be mean to you? There's a lot of people who are actually very mean to me.
Okay.
But it's okay. I had to take up for myself. It's okay. So now this is the part of the show where we sip something sacred and spill a little truth. It's my tea time. I still ain't started bringing my teas. Don't start with me. It's a lot because these are herbal teas. So you got to think about it. I have to set it up. I have to get my stuff and pour it in there. Have the hot water boiling. All this stuff. Have the freaking raw honey. Have some cups. And I have to have all types of different cups. It's a lot.
It is.
So we're not sipping anything. We're going to sip on her truth. That's what we're going to do. She's going to spill a little truth. And we're going to sip on it. I have to sometimes look over at the person behind the stuff because he stays bothering me. Can't never get right. So if your life right now were a tea blend, what ingredients would it have and what would it heal?
Well, let's see. We like a little hibiscus, rosemary, cinnamon. What else? We got some fruit in there. We do some little lime,
Okay.
ginger.
Okay.
And I feel like for overall healing, it would be like probably gut. Because I feel like a lot of people hold stuff in their gut and they don't know how you can really hold stuff in your gut and it could be like hindering you from a lot of things. Not even just like physical. You know what I'm saying? We hold a lot of stuff in our gut and people need to know that. So I think those blends and that's part of what they'll heal.
Yeah. So ginger, when you said that, I already knew it was good. So just a little gem. Your gut is your first mind. So people don't understand that.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of things like a woman's intuition, it comes from your gut. So if your gut isn't clear, your intuition isn't clear either. So a lot of stuff is more of anxiety or anxiousness or trauma. So you feel an intuition, but that's not really your intuition because your gut ain't clear because that's your first mind. So I like that you said that.
Yeah.
You know? So when you're creating, what kind of energy do you like to steep in? So is that peace, pressure, passion, or something else?
Passion for sure. Far as me when I'm being creative, it's all passion because like I just love what I do. Like if I didn't make $1, that wouldn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I feel like it's bigger than me. So it's gonna be like forever. So the money that comes and goes, that's material stuff. Like we can't take this into the next realm. Like it don't even have any value in the next realm, you know. So passion for sure. Peace, of course. Pressure, I'm just that period, you know.
Pressure bust pipes.
Yeah. So you just make sure you can hold tight.
Oh, okay.
I be doing that. Not even trying.
You just...
It's just like that.
You might as well just put it in there. Just go ahead and put it in the song.
But yeah, like all of that though. All of that.
Yeah. I like that. All right. So lastly, I am starting something new. It's called an affirmation wrap up because I am in deep with Indy. And what would I have to be true to myself on my episodes. So I feel like everyone needs a little affirmation.
Yeah.
So finish this sentence. To stay true to myself, I remind myself to
be loved, be enough, be deserving, be valued.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming through.
And I love this conversation. Like I love conversations like this. Like
yes. I like that. I tried to, a lot of times when I bring people on, especially as an artist, I want people to see you, know you. We're going to speak on your artistry.
Yeah, of course.
But who are you? Like, that's my biggest thing. And that's what I want my audience to know. And then whoever you share this podcast with, when it do come out, your audience to know. Yeah. That's going to draw your tribe, too, because they're going to be like, darn, she's this. Oh, this is who I need. And that's gonna be your true tribe because they're gonna go anywhere you go. That's whether so awesome. It's pop, rock, whatever you want to do. Yeah. Metal. Okay. Don't do no metal.
She said nah.
Don't do that.
Just a little soft rock.
Just a little soft rock. No, but it's gonna
I appreciate that too, so thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. So can you tell people your social handles in case they don't have them?
Yes, Sweet Poison Music. That's on Instagram and TikTok. I had to get a new Twitter, so it's We Want Sweets on Twitter. Facebook is Nicole. No, it's actually Sweet Poison on Facebook. I changed that because it was Nicole Simmons, but it's Sweet Poison, but POIISON. I had to spell it different because they wouldn't let me put poison. I guess somebody else already had it, but yeah. So sweet and so sweet. Sweet Poison Music. On IG and TikTok. We Want Sweets on Twitter and Sweet Poison with 2 eyes on Facebook.
Okay.
I ain't got no Snapchat right now. I'm thinking about getting one again, but
I got a Snapchat. I don't never use it unless I'm recording a video.
It be just like for the filters and stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm really not even into filters like I used to be, so I don't even care.
Yeah. It's like, you get me. This is who I am.
You get me. You see me. This is what it is. You know? Yeah. I ain't got to hide behind all this stuff. It's pointless.
I don't care what you think.
Seriously.
Well, obviously I do. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking.
You gonna figure that out, though.
I don't care what you think.
Figure that out.
I don't care. Yes, I don't care.
It's been a pleasure, though.
It definitely was a pleasure bringing you on. I thank you so much. Y'all remember to like, share, follow, subscribe, all that other good stuff.
You better. Period. I'm bet your neck. Okay?
What she said. She said what she said. You better. So, yes, this is another episode of In Deep with Indy. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Make sure y'all check out the other 2 episodes. This right here. And, yes, I love y'all. Peace, love, and light.